Mic test. One more time. Okay. I'm good. I'm fantastic. Let me just check my messages. Alright. We're good to go. Hello, everybody. It's my birthday today. It's literally my birthday today. Some people... I know some people do like birthday streams on like days that aren't their birthday because of whatever reason. They might have other things going on and stuff, but like, no. Today, as I'm streaming this, is on the 23rd of July, 2025. It is in fact my actual birthday, and I don't really have the tech to do anything like super fancy, so I'm just gonna play Bloodborne for a few hours and see how far I can get.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else planned. I'm just gonna hang out for a few hours because that seems like fun. Let's see. Now I haven't done like an arcane build before, so I kind of want to do that. And I thought that the Noble Scion was the starting class with the highest amount of arcane, but it's actually the Cruel Fate one, which, you know, I'm gonna go with that. Since I'm doing an arcane build, and, you know, this game is all about going on a quest for, you know, obscure hidden knowledge only to learn horrible cosmic truths that perhaps you weren't ready for. I kind of have a character concept in mind. If you know, you know. If you don't worry about it. Let's see. He's a little bit muscular, sure. Let's see, what sort of hairstyle am I looking for? I guess it would be that one. Let me look through the other ones first. Pay no attention to my roommate's cat. She's being very needy right now. Yeah, this is the closest thing I've got to a mohawk in this game. These FromSoft character creators weren't really, like, the best. It took until, like, Dark Souls 3 for you to make something, to be able to make something that half decent, that wasn't, like, a horrible monstrosity. I'm just gonna go all the way green. Oops. There we go, that will do. Yeah, actually, do I? Hold on. Go away! Roommate's cat has been very annoying the past few days. Shit, where was the hair? I wanted to mess with that a little bit more. Here we go. Hair color. How do I get pink in this? Yeah, I think that's about the shade, actually. Again, if you know, you know. If you don't worry about it. Oh, son of a bitch, I keep doing that. Go away! She's being very annoying. It's like, I'm busy playing video games on the internet. Hello? Do you not realize how important that is? Oh, damn it, now I lost the shade. Is this it? Close enough. Yeah, that looks good. Alright. We're in business. Wait, why are pre-rolls on? I specifically have those off in my settings. What the hell is wrong with you, Twitch? Whatever. Okay, now they're off. Bizarre.
Good.
I'm just gonna skip through all the cutscenes and dialogue and such. I've seen them plenty of times by this point, and I've already streamed like 3 full separate playthroughs of this game. Y'all have seen it by this point. It's fine. I'm just going to go through the game as fast as I can. All right, let's see if I can kill Mr. Werewolf here. Nice. Got his ass. Literally. I'll take those. Alright, we're schmooming. I figure I should be able to get through at least Central Yharnam before stream ends. Maybe a little further, who knows? You know, it's only been a few months since I last played this game, but, ow. I got smacked in the face, it's fine. I didn't mean to jump there, it's fine. Excuse me, gentlemen. Right. They can climb ladders. This is fine. Yes, please. Get me out of here. Alright. Let's go to the dream, pick up a weapon. I don't think any of the starting weapons scale with arcane at all. I'm gonna check, obviously, but... Oh, they all have descaling with arcane. Which one is the most Flynn coded? I guess I'll just go with the Saw Cleaver. All reliable. Hunter Pistol, because the blunderbuss kind of sucks. Get everything on. Hello, Gehrman.
Well, you check it.
Anything else?
This was... Oh.
Cool. I don't think he has anything else of particular importance to say at the moment. Yeah. This isn't going to be like a challenge run, quote unquote. I don't really feel like doing one of those. I've already done 2 separate challenge runs the last time I streamed this game. And if I were to do an arcane only challenge run, I would be restricted to throwing Molotovs and using the flame sprayer for like half the game. That doesn't seem like much fun right now. Maybe at some point down the line, but certainly not. Not today. Not today. Let's put the hood back on. I need the armor. It's fine. Alright. Let's get going. Hello. Goodbye. You dropping anything? No. It's fine. Feels nice to be playing this game again. I think I already said that, but it's still true. Oh, you're not dead. That's fine. drop your shield, please. You. There is literally nothing down there, so I will not be bothering it this time. This isn't a speed run exactly. I'm not trying to get through. I'm not trying to like take the optimal path through the game as quick as possible or anything. Just seeing how fast I can play through it casually. But, you know, stopping down generally to fight enemies, pick stuff up. Whereas with a speedrun, I would only be doing what's absolutely necessary, which mostly amounts to like fighting bosses and picking up upgrade materials in this game. I've watched a fair few speedruns of it. It's perhaps surprising nobody. I've kind of been... Oh, I thought that would have killed you. I guess not. Didn't have enough stamina to dodge out of the way there. Ow. That's fine. It worked out. I think I'm a little weaker than a different starting class with higher strength might be. Strength and or skill, I should say. Which is why these enemies are taking slightly longer to kill than I used to. But that's fine. I'm gonna need to stop that. Ow. Ow. Back away. Retreat. Quit that. Thank you. Ow. Grab these. There we go. I'm doing pretty okay. Gotten hit a few times, but I'm still kicking. Yes, yes, you're very intimidating. Alright. Stop that, please. Did you drop any bullets? Yes. Gun enemies drop quicksilver bullets fairly commonly, obviously. I have been thinking about maybe, perhaps, learning how to do the Bloodborne speedrun. Just like the any percent, like, no major glitches category, because I don't know that I necessarily want to learn how to do complicated glitches and things, but I think maybe learning how to play through this game quickly might be fun. Might make for a fun series of streams, you never know. I'm surprised I got that timing, but I won't complain about it. There we go. Molotovs, a torch. Might need that for something. Be helpful while I'm going through Old Yharnam if I make it that far. I should be able to make it that far. I remember when I did my... nice bass boosted sound effects there. I remember when I did my like casual playthrough of this game on stream a couple years ago. I think I got to Old Yharnam within the first stream, so within about 3 hours, so I don't see why I shouldn't be able to do that now when I'm going through this game a little bit faster. Ah! Big boy. I should heal up. I thought for sure I was gonna get that dog. I did not get that dog. Ah! Don't die. Okay. That was dicey for a second there, but I pulled through just fine. There's a bloodstone shard over here. Grab that. And we'll deal with those werewolves and the Cleric Beast at a later date. Well, later in the same date. I'm still playing this game right now. I'm not dealing with them right now. I'm good with words. Shut up. Bloodstone shard. I think that brings me up to a 4. Yeah. I'm gonna need... You can find like 9 or 10 here in Central Yharnam. You can get enough to upgrade your weapon to +2. And I would like to do that before we fight either of the bosses. I was hoping that was going to do more. There we go. Easy peasy, no big deal. Yes, got the visceral. Some extra blood vials too. Hey, buddy. Perfect. I'll take those. Okay, let me line this up so I don't fall off. Hello. That's fine, you can fall. You can fall too. Sewer drip acquired. Lighting's being a little weird in this section for some reason. That was a pretty good dodge on my part, I think. Ah! God, I love this game so much. I've played through it like fully like 5 or 6 times at this point. Damn it. I missed those. I was trying to be slick. You always get punished for trying to be slick in these games. It's important to remember that. Don't get too big for your britches, kids. I wonder where that phrase came from. It sounds distinctly cowboyish. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised if it was a cowboy thing. I love cowboys too. God, cowboys are so cool. Especially gay cowboys. Shout out to gay cowboys. Go read Lookouts, by the way, if you haven't. It's really good. Shout out to Lookouts. Anyway, that's not related to anything that we're doing right now. Alright, that was all just a side tangent. To get the sewer drip. I don't fully remember where to go at the moment. You'd think I would. I've played this game a bajillion times. Approximately. I counted. I did like a scientific study and everything. I shouldn't have dropped on that ledge. I think I need to go back to the bridge. That sounds correct. I think if you come back around to this area with Insight, you can summon Father Gascoigne as an NPC helper. I don't recall if I've done that before, actually. Maybe. But you don't get a whole lot of insight this early in the game without fighting the bosses, and I don't want to do that right now. What I do want to do is equip some pebbles. try and aggro one werewolf at a time. Ow. Again, I was trying to be slick. Ah! Okay, that's one. Ow. This is fine. Everything's fine. I keep mistiming my dodges. There we go. Just gonna heal up. Cleric Beast is down that way. I don't want to fight him yet. Yes, you're both very intimidating. I'm so scared. Yoink. Yoinky sploinky. Shout out to doors not opening from the side. Stone Cold FromSoft classic. But you know what does open from this side? This door. Okay. I do actually want to go up the other way so I can get that door open. So I can more conveniently get around. Yoink. Run over this way. Get this door open. And then over here, there should be a shortcut. Bloodstone shard, nice. Yep. 5. I need 3 more. I've got that shortcut open, so I'm gonna press my luck a little bit and keep going. That might be inadvisable, but I'm pretty okay at this game. I wanted to aggro only one of them. This is not ideal. I'm gonna need one of y'all to, like, leave. Hey! Get over here. The visceral didn't work because we're on stairs. That's so annoying. That was annoying. Excuse me, sir. Nice. Ah! He should drop... Yeah. Sometimes he drops coins, though, just to mess with you, I guess. Alright, this is Dogtown. Lords of Dogtown. I never watched that movie. I just know that it was a movie that released in, like, sometime in the mid to late aughts, and it was about skateboarding? That's all I recall. Again, never actually watched it, excuse me. Quit bothering this old lady, even though she's mean and xenophobic. Don't go off. Don't go off, King. Cut that down. Go over here. Cut that down. You don't really do that too often in this game. Say hi to Eileen.
What?
Thank you. Get the most important gesture in the game. Switch out. Actually, let me... No. Switch out this one for shaking off the cape. There we go. It's important to have quick access to it, you know what I mean? Nice. Whoa. Thank goodness for iframes there. Almost got shot. Let's see. How many blood vials do I got? 5. Need 3 more to get where I want it to be. There should be one somewhere in this area. I don't know if this is true, but it feels like parrying is more generous in Bloodborne than it is in other FromSoft games. I don't know how true that is, but it feels true. Nice. Pick up that weapon I'm never going to use. It's apparently really good, but... similar in power to like the Saw Cleaver and such. I just have never used it. This should be an insight. Yep. Let me go ahead and pop that. That way the next time I go to the Hunter's Dream, the doll will be there and ready to help me level up. Right. I'm probably going to get hit a couple of times. How did I not get hit there at all? Holy shit. Incredible skill on my part, maybe? Oh, those things can climb ladders. That's terrifying. I seem to always forget that. And then I'm rudely reminded. Can I lock on? Sure. Fall again. That's fine. I was about to say, can I lock on, please? Oh, I missed the ad. That's fine. Nobody seems to be watching this right now anyways, which is a little bit of a bummer, but, you know, it's fine. I've streamed to literally no one before. This won't be the last time, probably. That's also kind of a bummer, but whatever. Oh. I need to go back and get the other thing that I dropped from the chain. I probably don't, like, strictly need it, but I'm gonna grab it anyway. Because I like being thorough in these games. Right, it's on that side. I was fully about to just drop on the other side again. Like a chump. That should get me to, yep, 7. I never picked that up. That looks like a drop from one of those rats, though, so I don't think I'm too concerned about it. I'm going to choose not to worry about it. I doubt it's anything more important, like a bloodstone shard or anything. I don't think they would put like 3 of them in literally the same room. Hello. Jeez. Some people. So rude. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, my brethren. It's either you or me. Pick up some more oil urns. I think you only get 4 for free while you're in Central Yharnam, and it'll take a little bit before you can just buy them. You have to deal with Jura before you can buy them. Whether that means killing him or just talking to him. It's up to you. I prefer to usually talk to him, and that means waiting a little bit and going through getting captured and going through Yahar'gul early. Can I not miss my attacks, please? Thank you. Another free Madman's Knowledge. Hello. Goodbye. Nice. Get that open. Talk to the little girl here. Get back these bucks. Thank you. That opens back up to here. Alright, let's go back down. I have what I need to get my weapon upgraded, but again, I would like to press my luck and go a little bit further. I think I can at least get to the elevator shortcut before Gascoigne. It seems reasonable. This is maybe not the best situation to be in. Okay, I got it. God, these things are so gross. How did that hit me? You forget there are so many of them before until you try and fight them all. Well, that was gross. Sorry about that, everybody. Ooh, bloodstone shard. Didn't remember that these things could drop those. So now I have an extra one to work with. Isn't that nice? These things are like weirdly bulky. You know what I mean? They take a lot of hits for such an early game, low level enemy. There's nothing down that alleyway either. It's just a dead end, which is weird. Okay, don't get too big for your britches, buddy. No, I have messages, and since nobody's watching, I don't feel bad pausing to check. Okay, moving on. How many of these dudes are down here? Also, that attack came out strangely quickly. Ow! Thank y'all for cooperating. Alright, time to give this pig a colonoscopy. Free blood vials, saw hunger badge. Now we can go out and get the elevator shortcut. Edgar Allan Poe's The Shorted Cut. I'm allowed to be silly with it, I think. Alright, let's go back to the Hunter's Dream and gear up for Gascoigne. Seems like a good idea. Plus, since I haven't gone back at all the enemies are dead, so I have a clear shot. I should talk to Gilbert.
Oh, what everyone? Pale blood, but you're not that. Across the act. Across the act.
Okay, just want to make sure to exhaust his dialogue. He'll give us the flame sprayer after we kill Gascoigne. Although I guess I should kill the Cleric Beast first, now that I think about it. But I still want to prepare before I do that. Seems important. Hi, doll. I'll talk to you in a second. Grab those. Probably not going to use them. It's fine. Saw Cleaver +2. There we go. And we can get it to +3 after Gascoigne. We can also get blood gems and such after Gascoigne.
Hello. Very well.
Okay, let's see. What do I want here?
Farewell.
What is this scale off of? D strength, E skill bonus. So I guess mostly strength with skill as a dump stat. Also, oh, that's weird. It has better arcane scaling than it does. Go away. It has better arcane scaling than it does skill. That's funny.
Welcome. Very well.
Sure, that seems good.
Farewell, good.
You can only invest in 6 stats in this game. It's kind of hard to go wrong. Kinda. Shout out to loading screens. Okay. Let's go fight the Cleric Beast. Show him what's what. Excuse me, folks. Hello. I'm trying to shoot his head. should take this a little seriously, I think. Ow. Wait for my stamina to come back. I'll grab those bullets in a second. This is fine. Everything's fine. Ow. Come on. Like 2 more hits. There we go. Prey slaughtered. That wasn't too bad. Took a little longer than I would have liked, but it's fine. Had to take a drink real quick. Hi, doll.
Welcome. Very well.
Yeah, that seems fine.
Farewell, good.
I've talked about this before, but having to like repair weapon durability in this game feels kind of vestigial. Like, as long as you like top it up whenever you visit the Hunter's Dream, you literally never have to worry about it. In fact, if you do the speedrun properly, you don't have to repair your weapon at all. Because I think your weapon only has... Like, I think you only lose attack power when your weapon is either about to break or is already broken. So, like, at any time in between that point, you're good. Hold on. I should maybe set up my hotbar before the boss. Tiny music box, oil urn, Molotov. I think we're doing pretty good. Wow. Our character's eyes are extremely green. I mean, I did that on purpose, but still. It always feels like this boulder trap takes way too long to activate. It didn't even kill all of them. Oh my god! Yeah, I got like maybe 2 of them. A little rude, to be honest. I love going into a boss fight at less than full health for no good reason. One-shot him with the visceral? Yes. Good. And then back up to full blood vials. Good. Over here, please. I don't want to deal with you and your friend at the same time if I can help it. I missed. I missed. That's fine. You can do your wombo combos over there. Ooh, a free oil urn. Thank you. That'll let me do a little bit more damage to Gascoigne. Speaking of which, guess who we're about to fight? I'm not even gonna let the cutscene play. We're here on business. Oh, I got the visceral. I assumed I didn't. We're doing fine.
What's that smell? The sweet blood. Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick.
There we go. Great visceral. Go behind him. Oh, shit. There we go. Easy peasy. I didn't even get hit in his werewolf phase. Hell yeah. Get this open. Oh, I missed the ad again. Oh well. Not really a huge deal at the moment. Grab the brooch, even though I'm not going to bring it back to the little girl. It's fine. She doesn't need it. What a mean thing to say. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I feel bad. There's nothing over there. There's a note over there, but it's not like an item. Grab that. And the Cathedral Ward. Hello.
Why, you test Now if out. Now if out.
Alright, let's go back to the Hunter's Dream and refresh. We're making good time, I think. Got through Central Yharnam and beat both of the bosses there in less than an hour.
Very well.
Feeling pretty good about that.
Farewell.
Let me... burn these. See if I can get a couple more levels.
Welcome. Very well.
I guess one more is fine.
Farewell, good.
Hi, German. Prepare my saw cleaver. Go and spend the rest on blood vials. There we go. Back to Cathedral Ward. We got some stuff to go to loot. Looking around. I'll grab all the stuff here, and then I'll oh, I should go talk to Gilbert so I can get the flame sprayer. I think I want to do the flame sprayer strat for the Bloodstarved Beast that I did in my no melee weapons playthrough, because that actually worked pretty well once I got it going. It was pretty dang effective. Although, actually, wait, does the Flame Sprayer scale more on Blood Tinge or Arcane? I think it's Arcane? I don't rightly recall right now. I'll find out in a minute. It's not terribly important. And if it doesn't work out, I can just beat up the Bloodthirst the old-fashioned way. Alright, that's enough out of you. Muppet-looking ass. Crows. Ow. I thought I had enough time to interrupt their initial taunt. Nice. My man was having a normal one on the stairs here. Literally useless wooden shield. Not like literally useless. You do take less damage if you block with it, but like, you shouldn't be using shields. It's mostly there as a joke. Hello. Okay, I got it off. Good. Oink. Hey, you. Damn it. The parry timing for these enemies is very generous for whatever reason, and I missed it twice in a row. I'm very good at this game. I'd like to think I am pretty decent at this game, actually. Not the greatest to ever do it, but, you know, not terrible either. I thought I dodged that. I definitely didn't dodge that. That's Jesus Christ. Can I get it together, please? These guys aren't that hard. There we go. That shouldn't have been that hard. That's fine. Is there anything up here? No, just the gate. You can just buy the Hunter's Emblem in the Dream to, you know, skip having to explore old Yharnam and stuff, but where's the fun in that? I'm gonna wait for this gentleman to notice me so I don't have to fight that gentleman also. A lot of gentlemen here. Missed that timing. Missed that timing too. I don't want to waste all my blood vials. This dude is not cooperating. Jeez. That was way more annoying than it needed to be. Oh, hold on. Let me put my mollies on my hotbar so I can kill the wandering nightmares that are around here. Wanted to grab those. I don't really need to fight him, so I'm not gonna. I will go down here and grab what's in this chest, though. I think this is just a blood gem, if I remember correctly. Yeah. It's not much, but it's better than nothing. A minor damage boost is better than no damage boost at all, I say. Excuse me, buddy. Man, that's like 11 bloodstone shards in this one area. That's crazy. Do I need that? No. Will I grab it? Yes. Alright, let's, first I'm gonna fill up. Let's go down to Old Yharnam. Get that lantern, so I don't have to worry about it later. And then I'll go grab the flame sprayer from Gilbert. I didn't handle this in maybe the best way. But it worked out for me anyway. Never punished. More free mollies. I love free mollies. How dare you, sir? Doggies. Two doggies. Two doggies and men with guns. Double kill. Joke's on you, idiot. I can juke bullets. Alright, let's go talk to Alfred, get some free fire papers.
What? Take this.
Thank you.
Beast.
See you later. It's probably gonna be the only time we talk to this dude. This whole stream. Get this open. Nice, I did the speedrun thing of grabbing that insight right as I dropped off the ledge. I forgot you were here. I always forget that dude's here. It's fine. Hello, Mr. Werewolf. Nice, got him. Just barely had enough time for that. Ooh, beast blood pellet, thank you. I ended up using those a lot in my level 4 playthrough. God, that was so hard. Right, no. I come up to that from a different... Yeah. I always forget that. There's a lot of little details in this game. Which I appreciate, but I don't always remember perfectly in the moment, you know? Get that. There should be some pungent blood cocktails right here. Glad I remembered that this time. Joke's on you, idiot, I can't read, etc., etc. There's a wandering nightmare right outside the gate here, which is why I'm not just warping back right now. Sure, let's go ahead and... Nice. Clean out this opening area here so I don't have to worry about it later. thought there was more than you here. Ow. Grab the strictly better torch. Oh man, a torch only run would be miserable. I don't want to do that shit. No thank you. Because, like, you can do that, but... don't. Don't. And I'm sure that's a little funny coming from the girl who... who went through this whole game without using any melee attacks, asterisk on purpose. But, trust me, only having access to the torch does not sound like my idea of a good time. Although... maybe not torch only, but fire damage only? That could be fun. The gears are turning. They shouldn't be turning. This is a terrible idea. But, But no, I'm not doing that. Yeah, let me... get my saw cleaver to +3, and then I will go back to Central Yharnam real quick and grab the torch. And then I will upgrade that as far as I can, and then I will spend the rest of my blood vials on leveling and items. That sounds reasonable to me. I think my day's been... I think I've had a pretty decent day so far. Hold on, let me talk to Gilbert. Thank you.
I make it there.
The lighting here looks a little sickly now that we've killed Father Gascoigne and passed the time. Yeah, I've had a pretty decent day. I went and got some takeout earlier, and I went to a local milkshake place and got a strawberry delight milkshake, and it is so delicious. And yeah, it scales off arcane, and that's like, I have a pretty high arcane stat, so I don't see why this shouldn't work. Anyway, I got that, and I got a milkshake, and I got a root beer from the same place. Honey cream. Actually, is this cream soda, or is it root beer? It doesn't actually say. I think this is cream soda.
Welcome.
I go back and forth
Very
on
well.
whether I prefer root beer or cream soda, you know? I'll just go ahead and get my arcane to 15. I should probably get my skill to at least 10.
Very well.
How many? 3,100?
Very
I can do that. Yeah, there we go.
welcome. Very well.
Get that to 10. Seems
Very
reasonable.
welcome.
Have a decent amount of those in storage. Alright, let's clear out old Yharnam. I'm not going through this area while doing a stupid challenge run, so it shouldn't take that long, theoretically, right? Excuse me. Excuse me. Get my torch out. The enemies in Old Yharnam do not like fire, so they'll, like, cower away from you a little bit. Like that. If you have your torch out. I forgot to put a bludgeon into my weapon. That's fine. I'll worry about it later. I don't think I strictly need it right now, and you don't have access to, like, good bludgeons in the early game anyways. Even if I were to like, go into the Chalice Dungeon as soon as I could, it would take a little while before you started finding the good shit. The game makes you wait a little bit before you get to the good shit. Yoink. Yoinky splinky. So stupid.
You are a skilled hunter, adept, merciless, half-cut with blood, as the best hunters are.
That ran out of stamina. Oh, there's more you than I thought there was. That's what I was saying. Okay, I'm supposed to drop down somewhere to reach an area where I can eventually get the Charred Hunter set. I never can remember where it is. It's not over here. I need to get out of this corner before the chain gun kills me. Shout out to chain guns. Miniguns? Whatever, you know what I mean. Guns what fire a lot of bullets very quickly. Because that's a thing, that's a technology that needed to be invented, I guess. I missed the ad again, whatever. Nobody's watching this, it's fine. I got turned around. Excuse me. That worked out fine. Somehow. Ow. Ow. Still working out fine. Don't worry. Everything's okay. Dudes are not doing... These dudes are not doing well. They're not having a good time here in Yharnam. Here in old Yharnam. I think dropping off that bridge would just kill me, so I'm not gonna do that. Stop that. Don't underestimate the power of a good strafe in this game. Somehow that all worked out, thank you. Yeah, I don't think putting in a blood gem would help me kill these dudes any faster. It wouldn't help me not die any faster, or any slower. Can you chill, please? She said about the NPC whose whole deal is that he has no chill while you're in this area. Oh. Right, this guy. He, like, really aggressively keeps to this specific area, which is really funny. Right. This is where I was looking for. I found it really quickly this time, actually. Usually it takes me ages to remember where that specific ledge exists. Oh, I'm out of stamina. You don't need, like, a ton of stamina in this game. Because your combos seem to always take about the same amount of time regardless of how much you have. You can, like, if you pump your stamina up really high, you can maybe get 1 or 2 extra hits. It's kind of weird, actually. So, like, after my first playthrough, I never really invest in stamina anymore. I'm not quite sure why it works that way. I'm not complaining, it's just a little odd. Oh, I thought he dropped something. He dropped something. Always happy to take free blood vials. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Charred Hunter set. I should have picked up Gascoigne's set in the Insight shop. Whoa. Shout out to Poppin. The, Gascoigne's armor would have helped give me some extra poison resistance while I was walking through this area. That would definitely be helpful against the Cleric Beast. I'm gonna heal up. Get that going, kill some of the enemies down there. Probably not all of them, but a good handful at least. Charming. Barely make that. That jump is tricky. Play a little smarter. This fall won't kill me. Nice try, buddy. That shit won't work on me. Ah, that almost worked on me. This dude survived because he was just hanging out in here for whatever reason. I might have been able to kill him in that combo if I had done a transform attack at the end of it. That's fine. Go up here just to make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did. Oh, I did, actually. Yoink. More bloodstone shards. Yeah. Nice, nice, nice. Hello. Grab those, grab these. I'm gonna need those. just lead back outside. I'm good to keep going for a little bit. Can I finish this area before the 1 hour 30-minute mark? Maybe. Not if I mismanage my stamina, I won't. Grab those. I will not be dipping into the Chalice dungeons. This stream, I do enjoy the Chalice dungeons, unlike most players. But I am trying to see how far I can get in this one stream, so. And the Chalice dungeons are entirely optional, so no forward progress would be made if I were to engage with all that. So I will give them a miss. And we'll also climb up here, get this shortcut opened. Shout out to opening up shortcuts. I was going the wrong way. Wait, where am I going? Right here. It's strangely easy to get turned around there. I think there's a Wandering Nightmare. Yeah, here it is. Y'all thought you were slick. You thought incorrectly. I'm grabbing a lot of gemstones. It's almost like the game wants me to engage with the mechanic. Yo, we got the werewolf in one combo. Nice. I feel like I forget that item is there. It's rather tucked away. Sort of easy to miss. Grab this on the other side of the parlor door. How many bloodstone shards do I have? I have a lot. I have more than enough to get my flame spray to +3 and then dump the rest in whatever other weapon I might happen to want. I think I'll save the rest of them. I might come back to this character later on, off stream. I don't really think there's a reason to stream a second, like, full casual playthrough. I've already clogged my YouTube channel enough with Bloodborne VODs. There's so many of them. I can't help it, I love this game. I think it's pretty good. Jump scare. I joke, but that did 100% work on me in my original playthrough, so, you know. Don't get too overconfident. Even if you've played these games a bunch before. That's how they get you. These games are hubris punishing simulators. Yeah, God, I have like 23 of these. That's absurd. Absurd in a good way. But still absurd. Fire paper. Let me see here. Climbing up that ladder. Climbing up the ladder. Do do do. This is the ladder song. Not singing Snake Eater. I'm just not doing it. Right, this leads back to the entrance. And I already grabbed everything up here, so this was a waste of time. Whee! Alright, back downstairs. There's more stuff to find down here. I'm gonna finish looting this place before we take on the Blood-starved beast, and then I'm gonna go back and get some levels, repair my stuff, resupply, etc., etc. You know how it goes. Quit that. Thank you. Very rude, to be honest. That almost worked out. There we go. You. Hold still for 2 seconds, please. Thank you. Yeah, let's go ahead and use this while I take a drink of my fancy cream soda. Yep, that's pretty good. I try not to indulge in soda very often, because it is very bad for you, but having one every once in a while won't kill me, and it is my birthday. I feel like I deserve a little treat. You know, I'm not going to go into detail, but life has been kind of rough the past month and a half for reasons. So I think having a cream soda and a milkshake is maybe not the worst thing in the world, you know what I mean? Get that to +3. Repair my business. Let's insight shop. Buy the Gascoigne fit. I don't think I want anything else. I'll get that just so I have it, I guess. Sure. Get some more levels.
Very well.
How many levels can I get? 3. That seems
Farewell.
fine. Spend the rest on blood vials. Let me get my hotbar ready. Punch of blood cocktails and antidotes should be all I need. Let me switch this for the flame sprayer. Alright. Let's go do this thing. Next stop, Blood-starved beast. Gonna beat his ass. Hopefully. This fight can very easily go pear-shaped if you screw up, but it's fine. Everything will be fine. Just making sure I don't take any health damage while I'm falling here. There we go. It is a little dark, but my character produces enough ambient light for me to see. Just enough. Yes, you're very intimidating. Oh. What? Mr. Werewolf has decided to come along to play for some reason. Okay, we're good. I think there's an item out here, actually. Let me look around for that real quick. Yeah, here it is. Yoink. Not much. And there's a guy out here? I always forget this dude exists. I forgot to put on fire paper. It's fine. Yeet this at the wall. Wait for him to start attacking. Now I unload. Alright, that didn't go quite as smoothly as I wanted it to. I'm waiting for him to go into phase 2. He's not doing it yet. There we go. Just at the wall. Just at the wall. Yeah, that went really smoothly. Nice. That worked out incredibly well. Thank you, Blood-Starved Beast, for cooperating. Hell yeah. Alright. I've done Central and Old Yharnam in less than an hour and a half. And I missed the ads again, god damn it. It's fine. If you would prefer to not see the ads, feel free to subscribe to the channel.
Very well.
Help me out a little bit.
Farewell, good hunt.
Top that up. Spend the rest of the vials. I'm gonna reconfigure my hotbar a little bit. Next, I'm clearing out more of the Cathedral Ward, so I don't think I really need much else right now. I'll just keep pebbles on hand to aggro enemies. I forgot to put on the Gascoigne's outfit for that fight. I didn't need it, but I'm going too fast. I'm not thinking about the things I need to be thinking about. It's fine. It's fine. Things have worked out so far. I haven't died yet. Knock on wood. My desk happens to be made of wood. Shout out to wood. God, I have said some stupid shit over the course of this of my streaming endeavors. I don't want to say career. This doesn't even qualify as a side hustle. It's just something I do for fun. I can't even qualify this as a side hustle yet, because I don't get paid by Twitch unless I make at least $50, and I've had one subscriber so far, and I don't think the ads that Twitch has run since I became an affiliate have made up enough of a difference to cover the rest of that 50. So it's going to be a hot minute before I see any financial rewards from this endeavor. Not that I'm like super concerned about doing that. God, if I had to rely on this for like income and to pay bills and stuff, I would be screwed. I'm lucky, I'm fortunate to be in a situation where I don't have to rely on this. Well, damn it. I think that Wandering Nightmare just drops more standard Bloodstone shards. I don't think you can get twin shards until after you defeat Vicar Amelia. So I'm probably fine in the long run. Woo! There we go. And I don't need to heal up again. Because I will be warping out soon from here anyway? Grab the doll set so I can sell that later. Grab this, that powers up your dodge for like 10 seconds. Grab that for this hidden final boss. Grab that for lore purposes. Yeah, let's go ahead and go back to the Hunter's Dream. Why not? I guess I should put Molotov cocktails back on my hotbar, just so I can kill that Wandering Nightmare. Just so I don't have to worry about it in the future.
Well, what? Welcome. Farewell, good.
There we go. What else was I doing? Doll set. For a cool 35,000 blood echoes.
Welcome. Very well.
I can get 6 levels out of this. That seems good.
Farewell, good.
Health bar is looking pretty sexy. I don't remember what the soft caps for any of the stats are offhand. Probably safe to assume they're all like 30 something at least. I don't really feel like looking it up. It's not going to matter in this one stream. I'm only going to get so far. I might be able to beat Vicar Amelia by the end of the stream. We shall see. Back up to the top of the Cathedral Ward. I can beat this old man a minigun. Honestly. I have Molotovs ready. Yeet. Ah, they drop twin shard. It drops twin shards. Nice. If I find one more, I can get my saw cleaver to +4. Right. There's always more dudes in here than I initially think there is. I've played through this game so many times and I think I would know that at this point. I'm gonna need you to stop. Thank you. I forgot to put a gemstone in my weapon again. Speaking of which, I just got another one. It's fine. It'll be fine. I don't really need to worry about min-maxing. Not this early in the game. It would be helpful. Not required. Get in here, please. Thank you. I appreciate the cooperation. Is there anything over here? Besides the howling wind, I mean. Nope, I just went all the way around for no reason. Cool. Same thing here. I'm guessing there's not going to be anything over here, but I've got to check. I am cursed with being thorough. Oh, there is something over here. Cool, cool. Alright, these two dudes in here are flamethrower guys. Where'd you come from? No telling. You know, on the one hand, I'm glad there aren't mimics in this game, but on the other hand, I do kind of find myself wondering what a Bloodborne mimic would have looked like. I don't think it was, like, ever planned for there to be any mimic enemies in this game. Like, this game released in 2015. It's a full 10 years old, and with how obsessive data miners can be about these games, we probably would have heard something by now if there was even the remotest possibility of there being a mimic-type enemy in this game. Like, we would have heard something, you know what I mean? But nope, I don't think that is. I don't think that's the case. If they would have been anywhere, they probably would have been in the Chalice dungeons, because there's already a lot of, like, unique enemies that you don't see anywhere else besides in the Chalice dungeons, so that would have been the perfect spot for them, actually. Maybe even as, like, a boss. That would be a cool idea for, like, a boss in one of these types of games. Like, have a... like, you know, run into mimics occasionally and then, like, have a boss fight against, like, a mimic queen or something. That would be cool. I'm surprised nobody's done that yet, to my knowledge. Alright, I gotta figure out how the hell to drop down here without dying. I can never remember what the proper path is. Sure as hell wasn't that. I think actually I'm gonna go back to the abandoned old workshop, because dropping down from there would be considerably easier. And also, I'm only missing like 2,700 blood echoes. It's probably fine. If I don't recover those, like, it's not going to be the end of the world. I don't think that's even enough for a level anymore. Not that the stat screen in this game tells you, for some reason. I know Dark Souls 3 does. I know that because I just played through that game like 2 weeks ago. I think Dark Souls 2 does it? It's been a while since I've played Dark Souls 2. So I don't recall fully. Speaking of leveling up, it's weird that they wouldn't let you level up just anywhere until Elden Ring. Like, they did it in Dark Souls 1, and then they just abandoned that idea until they brought it back for Elden Ring. I guess by a matter of necessity, since that's like an open world game, and having to go to Round Table Hold or whatever every single time would probably be annoying. I mean, it's kind of annoying now, because you have to go to Round Table Hold to upgrade your weapons past like +3 or whatever. Super easy to get a visceral off of that, because the timing is always the same. Not that that prevented me from almost dying, but you know, it's whatever. Coming down here did just remind me, I do have access to the early Yahar'gul visit from those douchebags, even. But I don't know that I want to do that. this stream. I could. I don't know. Okay. I was out of stamina. Couldn't get the visceral attack off. That didn't kill you? God. Had like 1 HP in a dream. That was almost dicey for a second. Hold still. Thank you. I'm thinking about whether or not I want to do Yahar'gul. It's not... The section of it you get access to isn't very big, so... I could probably clear it out pretty quickly, and I think you can find twin stone shards there. That would help me upgrade my weapons for Amelia. I don't know. I'm undecided. Maybe. I'll do Hemwick first. Right. They take way more fire damage than they do damage from the Saw Cleaver. I guess if I ever do that fire damage only run, I've got Brain Suckers on lock. Funny to think about. No reason to send that elevator back down. I don't plan on going back down there ever again. That. Eileen will show up once I open up all the shortcut gates in the Cathedral Ward, and before I defeat Vicar Amelia. I want to make sure I do that before fighting her, so that I can help her out on her quest and get access to Henrik's set, so I'll have an easier time against Parl. How on earth did that work? Whatever. Right, there are big boys around here. Get that open. See ya. Didn't quite work out. That's fine. Fortunately, friendly fire is not a concept in this game. I'm gonna keep my camera locked off actually. I saw that other dude. I'm gonna make sure to give Big Man some space. Ah. Speaking of giving Big Man some space. Heal up. I didn't dodge that, really. Whatever. I missed. How did that miss? I have got to stop taking stupid hits. This is, for Pete's sake, holy shit. Elden Ring ass attack delay timings. Go away. God, I went through so many blood vials for no reason. Annoying as hell. Moving on with my life. Thank you for the bullets. I missed the ads again. I was thinking about maybe doing a raid after this stream, but literally no one's watching. I don't think there's a point in doing that. Well, that was my first death in this whole playthrough. Going somewhere I shouldn't have. That's fine. I'm gonna go back to the Cathedral Ward lantern. It's a more convenient one to warp to. Warp back to, even, in case I die. That was silly. I wasn't expecting all those dudes to be, like, literally right there. Anyway. Yeah, she's... Oh, she's right here.
Oh, hello. Don't go. Don't go.
Huh. I thought I... Ah! Will you piss off? I was trying to have a conversation with Eileen. Alright, I think I have to reload the area for Hemwick to show up, so I'm gonna do that real quick. Get some more hot loading screen action going. I wonder how many minutes of a given playthrough are taken up just by loading screens. They're not that long, but like they do add up over time, you know? I am curious about it. I'm also curious as to how much I can get done in the remaining hour that I have left of stream. My self-imposed time limit. Right. Hemwick. Now, I don't have to kill him by myself. I just have to last long enough for Eileen to come along and bail me out. Which is what I'm counting on. Because even with how relatively powered up we are for the early game, he's still pretty beefy and tough. Hi, Hemwick. I actually got a visceral off on him. Not that that did very much. He has a lot of health and pretty high defense. Eileen can die if she gets hit enough. But she can also aggro onto you if you hit her enough on accident. Shit! Okay, I didn't want her to die while I was in the middle of dying. That would have been annoying. Maybe I should do my gun only, or my long range only strat, and just like... keep shooting him. I don't know. Also, I don't know if she's already there fighting him now that I've done this. So I'm gonna hurry there, just in case. I don't think she's here yet. Never mind. Got some good damage in there. Woo! That was close. Give me that rune I'm not going to use. Thank you.
But yeah, you but hunting. Try it.
There we go. Just gonna go back to the Hunter's Dream and refresh real quick. But I got that out of the way. Thank goodness. Let's go ahead and buy Henrik's set while I'm thinking about it. Oh nice, I have 0 insight. If I reach the boss of Hemwick Charnel Lane, that will be beneficial.
Welcome. Very well.
Not quite enough. 6,600? I can get that much. There we go.
Welcome. Very well. Farewell, good.
Okay, side tangent done. Back to exploring the Cathedral Ward. We got more stuff to do there. And then I guess I'll go to Hemwick. And then I guess I'll go do Yahar'gul and then fight Amelia. Trying to be as thorough as I can, as fast as I can, you know? You know what, actually? Let's go do Yahar'gul right now. It won't take too long to clear out, and I think I should be able to get some twin shards there. Took your sweet time doing that. Yeah, I should be able to find some twin shards there, and I'll get my weapons upgraded in time for Amelia. And the witches. It'll help those fights go by faster. So it'll be beneficial to me in the long run. I remember being so incredibly freaked out the first time this happened to me on my first playthrough. Or when this happened to me on my first playthrough. The way I said that kind of implied that it could happen more than once. Whatever.
Oh, merciful God, help me.
Let me change into a church outfit real quick.
Shut up. Thank you, them. So that the earth I come. I'll set up.
There we go. Let's send her to the chapel. Alright. We're good to go. Don't ask why I said it like that. It's fine. Eat. Nice. I remember that. I remembered getting got by that. Jesus Christ, why are they so loud? Go away. It's like, I'm sorry, cat, I can't help you right now, I'm streaming. This ain't my first rodeo. I know none of y'all are actually dead. I know you're just chilling. Thought you could get me. Hey, bud. It is hard to see, to parry these dudes when it's so dark. I'm just not gonna bother. There's not even anything in here. I'm leaving. There's another pathway that leads to Parl, but I'm not fighting Parl this stream. I always wait until until like right before the blood moon descends to go fight him, and then he's really easy. And no, it doesn't bother me that he's not more challenging or whatever. Hello. Good. Moon rune will be helpful. Once I get the rune workshop tool after I beat the witches. Boars are down there. That was very close to getting me. Honestly, the snatchers, or the kidnappers, whatever they're called, more trouble than they're worth, in my opinion. I don't really like fighting them if I can help it. Another twin shard, nice. If you hear the distressing cat meows, I assure you she's fine. She's been fed, she's been given water. She's not in any, like, danger or anything. She just requires attention, and I can't really do that right now while I'm streaming. Oh. I forgot this one was here. I'm glad I got it. Would have been kind of unfortunate if I hadn't. Pay no attention to the ominous chanting in the background, it's fine. I think there's a dude around here when you come here during the blood moon. That's not the case now. This elevator is mysteriously not working. That is a problem for future me if I ever come back to this playthrough. I don't know if I will yet. Maybe. Yeet. Yeet. Can I lock onto you, please? I don't want to free throw this. Did that shit on purpose. Go away. Oh, this is bad. Actually, it worked out fine. Some of the enemies in this game are just so much louder than anything else. It's kind of silly. Really? I can just barely not two-shot these things. Dude. Okay. Piss off. It's fine. I'm alive. Whew. Don't know if I'll use that, but I'm gonna grab it. I might use that, actually. I should check when I have a free moment. See if that scales off of arcane damage. I think it might. Go. Good to go. Okay. I think we're good here. I don't recall that there's anything else. Got some free upgrade materials, which is nice. Hello, boys. Goodbye, boys. Say goodbye to the boys, everybody. I promise the cat's fine. She's fine. She's just whining. She has the most distressing meows I've ever heard on a cat. It's kind of uncanny, actually.
Very well.
Get that to 20. Work on that to 20.
Farewell.
Get this to +5. Very nice. Buy one of these. Alright, I actually need a restroom break, so I'll be right back. Enjoy the ambience. Alright, I'm back. Gotta do a little more looking around in the Cathedral Ward, and then we'll go do Hemwick Charnel Lane. That shouldn't take too long, and then I guess we'll finish off the stream by defeating Vicar Amelia. That sounds pretty good. This game really is pretty short, especially if you ignore all the optional stuff and just mainline the critical path. Because if you do that, you only need to kill 7 bosses. Because, let's see, you gotta kill Gascoigne to get into the Cathedral Ward. You need to defeat Vicar Amelia to get into the Forbidden Woods. You gotta defeat the Shadows of Yharnam to get to Bergenworth. You gotta defeat Rom to trigger the Blood Moon and get to Yahar'gul. Then you gotta beat the One Reborn to get to the Nightmare of Mensis. Then you gotta beat Mikolash to get to the top of the Nightmare. And then you gotta beat Murgo's Wet Nurse to trigger the end game. Because you don't even have to fight Gehrman. What would be the final boss in most other games is technically optional, which is still a little crazy to me. So yeah, this game can be pretty short. There's like a lot of optional stuff to do, but again, that's all optional. You don't have to do any of it. It just helps power you up to better handle the main stuff. I can never dodge that all the way. Bugs me. Well, I can, just, you know, not as often as I would like. Alright, our weapon's doing pretty good. We're doing solid damage against these dudes. Shout out to me missing this enemy at point blank range. I'm very good at video games. It would have been nice to get through this whole stream without dying, but that's fine. Not the end of the world. You're kind of expected to die a lot in these games. Alright, Ariana. Not going to bother talking to the xenophobe. He can go screw himself. Oh! I missed his little ambush corner. I thought he was hiding somewhere else. This is a funny little predicament I find myself in. How did he miss? I mean, whatever. Oh, that hit. I didn't handle that situation very well, all told. But I'm not dead. And that's the important part. Gun dude, you're gonna have to wait your turn. Go away. I think the two... I think the cat I've been talking about and my other roommate's cat, I think they're messing around with each other. Possibly play fighting, I don't know. I just know that... Can y'all chill for 2 seconds? Jeez. What is your problem? Where'd this other guy go? Thought there was another dude. Did I miss him? Oh, he's right here. God. That whole situation was a mess. But I'm not dead. And isn't that the most important thing of all? I think so. Moving on. I feel like the dogs get to attack too soon if you hit them in the middle of their combos, because like, it feels like they can just start attacking you again immediately. With like no penalty. Which is a little rude. I do not feel like fighting the giants in the square, there's like 2 of them. So I'm not gonna. This is a situation. Love to be in situations. Piss off. I was about to start swearing up a storm, but I restrained myself. I'm an adult. I can behave. I can grab those 6 blood vials, thank you. That didn't count. Alright. Excuse me. I'm gonna go this way. Grab all those goodies that are over here. Try and avoid the NPC hunters. I don't like fighting them. I tend to just give them a miss. Okay, I thought there was a wandering nightmare down here. There was not. Ooh, I've only got one molly, and there's multiple nightmares down there. This might be tricky. I'll figure it out. Aggroed one of them. Take that, thank you. I thought there was one here. Guess not. I know there's two down here. I might only be able to get one. Not if I miss. Okay, I got one. It's good enough for me. Don't think there's anything else in here. Can't do anything about the amygdala in here because I don't have the tonsil stone. You don't get that until after you defeat Amelia. So I'm just gonna warp back and go to Hemwick from here. Seems like a good idea. It seemed like a good idea at the time. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Go away. Cat is insistent.
Oh, I liked it all. Oh, come.
Thank you. Will I use that? Who knows? I'll take it though. She's been very insistent the past few days. Honestly, I think she might need a bath, but, like, she's not my cat. She's my roommate's cat. It's their responsibility. It feels like maybe they're ignoring it for some reason. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. I need to talk to them about it. I've been dealing with other things, but I gotta be responsible. Being an adult sucks sometimes. They don't tell you that when you're a kid. Anyway. Y'all come here often? I always think there's a wandering nightmare in this tunnel, but there never is. There's not one. It'd be a good spot for one, but no, there's not. Rorschach, go away! I'm streaming. This is a very professional operation I run here at twitch.tv/littlecadenza, where I get interrupted by cats all the time, apparently. That guy's like, oh, that's so annoying, and I'm like, I know. What am I supposed to do about it? I thought I was gonna dodge the guy at point blank range. I obviously didn't. Everything's fine. Things are working themselves out in my favor. Constantly. I'm never punished. Never punished. See? That worked out. I'm not dead, and I have a whole lot more bullets. Not to mention the bone marrow ashes. I guess it would have been helpful to come grab these before I went through Old Yharnam. It's fine. I'm not worried about being, like, super optimal or anything. Clearly. If I was, I would have handled that situation better. Alright, I'm out of Molotovs. I should probably go get some. Plus I'm sitting on a fair number of blood echoes. I'll go do that. I don't think you can pick up any Molotovs in Hemwick, so this would serve me well anyways. Never hurts to be prepared, you know? Right. That's a problem. Anytime you come here with 0 insight, the doll is just not active. You have to have at least 1 in order to do anything. It's a little annoying, to be honest. Anyway, it's fine. I'll just go through... Excuse me, I'll just go through Hemwick real quick. I've never actually fought this boss going into it. Excuse me. I've never done this boss going into it with 0 insight. If you do that, then normally the minions that she summons, she won't do that. I'm keen to see what that actually looks like. And it's like, it's not like you need that advantage. The witches are already probably the easiest boss in the game. And this will just make it even easier. But, you know, I figure it's fun. It's something fun to see that I haven't done before. It's another way to explore one of my favorite games. Why the hell not, you know? I didn't kill either of them. Somehow I didn't get hit. That was a little scuffed, but I'll take it. These Molotov old ladies, they have pretty good aim, so I need to not underestimate them. Hey, buddy. I was fully panicking there. I very easily could have died. I'm lucky I didn't. Anyway, I was gonna say, I was expecting that bullet to finish off that enemy, and then of course I got very discombobulated when that did not in fact happen. What if I ambush your ambush? What do you call that? When you do an ambush on somebody who's trying to ambush you, would you call that like a reverse ambush? Or a double ambush? I don't know. Triple kill! Get that shortcut going. It's so rude how some of the enemies here, their first programmed action is to try and push you off the cliff to your death. It's like, go away! It's like, come on. Nice. Damn it! I'm sure you'll be happy to know that I did, old lady. I didn't handle that situation correctly. I haven't been handling these ads correctly all stream either. I keep missing the timer. It's like, oh, I still got 3 minutes. I'll go back to playing the video game. And then I look over and the timer has reset and I'm like, fuck. I'm not the greatest at this whole streaming thing, but I'm trying my best. Rorschach, please go away. I'm busy. Leave. God. I promise I'm not neglecting her, but again, A, roommate's cat, not mine, and B, I'm obviously preoccupied. Thank you. Jeez. Was that really so hard? Shouldn't have been. Attacked a little prematurely both times. It's fine. There's a wandering nightmare up here that I tend to miss. There we go. Got it this time. She keeps like coming up to my door, and then as soon as I open the door, she runs off to the kitchen. Like, leave. Leave. It's very disruptive. It's fine. This is a more casual stream, anyways. My streams are pretty casual, I would say. Fairly informal atmosphere. I try and create, I don't know, I try and foster positive vibes, I guess. But I do still feel a little bad about it anyways, even though it's outside my control for the most part. Anyway. Make sure to not get ambushed by Hammer Lady. Get ambushed by Hammer Lady anyway. I forgot to put Molotovs on my hotbar. This is a situation where they are handy. You overextended yourself, lady. Ow. There we go. I usually fail to kill her before knocking her off the cliff, and then I gotta deal with her later, but it worked out this time. Pay no attention to the stinking piles of corpses. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. The shortcut was right there. The shortcut was right there! Man, that's a bummer, huh? Am I gonna be able to run past all those enemies? Oh man, I don't know. It's gonna be tough. I'm gonna try. Why do I not go that way? That's so much shorter than going all the way around. I'm silly with it, I guess. I'm allowed to be silly with it. It's my birthday. It's literally my birthday. Send that back down. Excuse me. I didn't mean to jump there. Consequence of these games not having a dedicated jump button until Elden Ring. Leave. Getting bothered by the cat is not great when you're in the middle of running away from enemies. She's gonna keep doing this every 2 minutes for the rest of the stream, isn't she? It's like, my roommate is awake, I think. Again, it's their cat. I'm not, like, neglecting this animal, it's just I'm busy. No, it's got my blood echoes. This is not an ideal situation. How many enemies chase after me? I think one of them blew themselves up on the exploding barrel. Maybe. Come on, dude. Give me a break. These dudes are trickier to parry than the big log guys, I find. I got it, though. There, I got my stuff back. That was unnecessarily difficult. Ow. Ow. You can tell I don't fight these guys very often because I don't really have the timing of their attacks down very well. Oh, that doesn't count. Piss off. That definitely should have counted as a forcing a visceral, whatever. Nice, I got both of them. That worked out pretty well. Which is funny, because usually dog encounters in these games can very easily go pear-shaped. Where did that expression come from, I wonder? What does it mean? Like, what does it mean when something goes pear-shaped? I know from context it means, like, you know, when things go bad, but, like, Why is becoming pear-shaped a negative metaphor for something, you know? That is not a question that I have the answer to. I guess I could Google it, but I don't really feel like doing that right now. I'm kind of busy. Plus with the AI-ification of Google, I don't know how easily I'd be able to even find the correct answer, you know? Oh, got cock-blocked by environmental details. Whoa. Lady was determined to join the fray. And so was she. We're all just partying down here, I guess. I guess it saves me having to deal with them up here. Whatever. That Wandering Nightmare is unique. You have to make some noise to draw its attention. To, like, scare it down here, I guess. I like that little one-off interaction. It's cool. Alright, well, this should be easy. Oh. Huh. Got summoned anyway. I guess if I leave now and then go spend my insight and then come back, they won't summon the dealies. Makes sense to me. Ah, that's fine. I'll just fight him normally. Again, probably the easiest boss in this game. Just gotta find him. In fact, I'm pretty sure you can stun lock them pretty easily. You just gotta loop back attacks on them over and over. Where is this one? They can only show up in a few locations. Well, that almost worked. Annoyingly interrupted. Hate when that happens. I'll just go ahead and kill it. That's fine. Damn it. Clearly I don't have the timing for this down. I thought I saw it over here. Obviously not. Damn it, that was terrible. The first one might be revived any second. Yep. That sucks. One hit away, seriously? This is maybe the most annoying this fight could have been. Not the most annoying, but certainly annoying. Go away, please. that was that took a needlessly long time to do. It's fine. I swear, every time Rorschach meows, she sounds like so incredibly distressed. Like, for literally any reason. If she's hungry or like needs to use the litter box or just wants attention or whatever, she always sounds like she's on the verge of a panic attack whenever she meows. It's uniquely distressing. Leave. And it's like, there's not much you can do about that. That's just how she is. That's just how that cat behaves, for whatever reason. Get my Saw Cleaver to +6. Get my Flame Spray to +4. Not that that's especially gonna be... Leave. Gonna be helpful. I should be fine. Amelia is not, like, the most difficult boss on the planet, you know? Carry more blood vials, carry more bullets, get more blood echoes from enemies. Get more bullets. I don't think I need anything in the insight shop, so let's go get some levels.
Welcome. Very well.
Get that to 20. Get those to 21. That's good.
Farewell, good.
Alright, let's go fight Amelia. And assuming I can get this in one try, and I should be able to, I guess... well, first I can stretch, and then I guess we can go grab the entrance to the Forbidden Woods, and then I'll just call it there. This has been nice. Been fun to just just like hang out for a little bit with one of my favorite games. I'm a little bit bummed that nobody decided to show up, but that's fine. It happens. I've streamed to audiences of 0 before. I'm used to it by now. It's not like the end of the world or anything. I'm not trying to like... I'm not trying to be the next huge Twitch streamer or anything. I am trying to not die from these things. These guys can cause rapid blood loss, I think? Or rapid poison, excuse me? Rapid poison acts like blood loss in other Souls games. Let's do this. And switch this. This'll be fine. Oh. I have some bone marrow ashes, so might as well put those on, and then I'll get some fire paper on. Yeah, this'll be good. We're about to mess Amelia up. This is silly. She was just kind of standing there for a while and letting me do that. Go. Grab Visceral. Almost ran out of bullets. Had to use a heal a few times. But it worked out. Skip that cutscene. It's nighttime now. Back to the Hunter's Dream. That was real easy. I got hit a couple times, but she didn't last very long either, so... It's all good to me. Alright, let me... resituate my hotbar. Oh, I forgot to put on, the numbing mist, because Amelia can actually heal herself. If you, if the fight takes too long, essentially, but didn't really need to worry about that. I can get a couple more levels, I think. At least one more. There's the DLC item, not gonna bother with that. Let's see how many levels I can get from the Cold Blood items I have. I've been saving these this whole stream. Should get at least a couple of levels, I think. Pop this. Yeah, that was a lot of blood echoes.
Very well.
There we go.
Farewell, good.
Health bar's looking nice and juicy. Hi, Garmin. Yeah, I didn't pick up any materials there. I just went to fight Amelia. That's fine. It would be faster to go to the Cathedral Ward and then run to the forest, I think, than to start at Amelia's boss room. And if we started at Amelia's boss room, we'd have to run past some dangerous enemies, and I don't really want to do that right now. Yeah, there's no point in raiding. Nobody's watching. That would just be sad. It's like, wow, little Cadenza is raiding with a party of 0. Like, cool? Thanks? That doesn't really help anybody. I need to put my torch back on. If y'all will excuse me for a minute. For a moment. No, don't let me interrupt your nap. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Wow, they do not stand up to torches at all, do they? It's been so long since I've like done that, I guess I'd just forgotten. Speaking of forgotten, I keep forgetting to put blood gems into my weapons. The game keeps giving them to me and I keep not using them. I'm very smart. Fear the old blood. Let me get a drink. Dun dun dun! Yoink. Yoinky splinky. I was about to say, I don't know why I keep saying that. I do know why I'm saying that, actually. Last Saturday, when I was doing my Street Fighter stream, I fought somebody with the username Sploink. They were a Cammy player. I managed to win both sets against them, actually. I felt pretty good about it. But that was just a funny username for somebody to have. I liked it. Sploink. Spelunky. Little known sequel to Spelunky. Actually, I guess the joke would have been little known sequel to Spelunky 2. Because that is a game that exists, I think? There we go. God, these things are so annoying. Is there anything up here? Oh, the cicadas are coming out. Nice. It's not dark yet where I am, but it is the middle of summer, so that is prime cicada weather doing their thing, which is to to be very, very loud, almost like a certain cat I know. Shout out to cats. I do like cats. I'm not mad at this cat. Okay, don't get it twisted. I'm not mad at this cat. I know she's just a cat. She's just doing the thing that she knows how to do to get attention. Like, that's fine. It's just, it's not a convenient action for her to be doing for me as a human being with my own things that cats have like no awareness of. Cats don't know what streaming is. Like, cat furries do, sure, but like regular cats? Incredible sentence. No. They don't know what streaming is. They don't know what root beer is. Or cream soda. Can I get a level? I don't think I can.
Very well.
Yeah, no. I would need a couple thousand more.
Farewell.
Get my flame trader +5. Why the hell not? Finally put some blood gems into my stuff. Oops. There. A little bit more damage. Not much, but a little bit. Not that it matters. Okay, I'm gonna call it here. I made a lot of progress in 3 hours, actually. Got through Central Yharnam, Old Yharnam, Hemwick Charnel Lane, got to the Forbidden Woods, explored all of that stuff, explored the Cathedral Ward, beat Vicar Amelia, got to the Forbidden Woods. I think I just said that, but whatever. Did Yahar'gul early, and I did all that within 3 hours. Turns out I'm pretty good at this video game. I would hope so. I've played through it like 5 or 6 times, all the way through at this point. Right, time for my usual announcements and things. Saturday, more Street Fighter 6. Wednesday, I'm gonna do a new game. I don't expect that game to take very long. Maybe like 3 or 4 streams for a full playthrough. It's not very long. I need some time I need to actually like sit down and practice with that game. I should probably do like a test play of some of the areas. That's probably a good idea, actually. Anyway, if anybody happens to watch this VOD in the future, thank you in advance. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good day. And if you happen to share my birthday, happy birthday to you too. I hope it's a good one. I hope you get to do the things you want to do and have a nice and relaxing time. And I'll see y'all for Street Fighter, I guess. And until then, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye!